Long time no see, guys. Charlotte's here again. Yay!
Yay!
And hopefully this one is going to be more entertaining than the last couple because nothing's been happening. Last chapter was chapter 13, and where we left off was Jacob and Bella were going to go to all the other werewolves and talk about the vampires because Bella knows that Victoria is after her. So, chapter 14 is titled Family. Jacob and Bella have been driving Bella's truck, and they pull over the side of the road. The other werewolf brothers are there. Bella describes them as 4 really big half-naked boys. When they saw me there, half hidden beside Jacob, they all became furious in the same second. Sam's there, and he yells at Jacob, "What have you done, Jacob?" Because all the werewolves now know that Bella knows. "Why can't you just follow the rules, Jacob?" Jacob took a step to put himself in front of me. That did it. "Right! Protect her!" Paul roared in outrage. Another shudder heaved through his body, and he transforms into a werewolf. A loud ripping noise, and the boy exploded. Dark silver fur blew out from the boy, coalescing into a shape more than 5 times his size. A massive, crouched shape ready to spring.
He exploded.
Kaboom! Mid-stride, a long tremor shivered down Jacob's spine. With another sharp tearing sound, Jacob exploded too. He burst out of his skin. Shreds of black and white cloth blasted up into the air. It happened so quickly that if I blinked, I'd have missed the entire transformation.
Came out of his skin.
Yep, he
Just
burst
like-
out of his skin.
Like, just a man of muscles and bones standing there.
Ew, covered in fur though.
Covered in fur.
I kind of imagine when someone says that you explode out of your skin, I kind of imagine a balloon popping and like little bits of latex going everywhere.
I kind of just imagine the person exploding and everything going everywhere.
Ew. Jacob and Paul start going after each other. Rawr, 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 rawr. Sam says, "Take her to Emily's," to the other boys.
Who the hell is Emily?
We don't know yet. Someone who has a house, I guess. Bella is standing there. She's just standing there during this whole conversation between Embry and Jared about Paul and Jacob's varying degrees of temper. Suddenly, they seem to remember me. "Hey, you're not gonna faint or puke or anything." "I don't think so," I gasped. She's like wicked sick all of a sudden. For the second time in one morning, I put my head between my knees. Embry and Jared bet on who's gonna win the fight between Paul and Jake. Embry, Jared, and Bella get into Bella's truck. Embry's gonna drive because Bella feels really sick. And Embry says, "I bet she's tougher than that," than getting sick. "She runs with vampires." But she can't run with vampires, though.
She's too clumsy.
Well, the vampires that run, it's like, phew.
I know.
Bella would just like trip, 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 fall.
Maybe
trip.
she trips really fast.
Embry drives the truck to Emily's house. Oh, Emily is Sam's fiance.
Ah.
They get to the house. At the end of the lane was a tiny house that had once been gray.
What color is it now then?
I don't know, let's see. There was only one narrow window beside the weathered blue door, but the window box under it was filled with bright orange and yellow marigolds, giving the whole place a cheerful look.
Did they live in a tool shed?
I don't know. But it doesn't tell us what color the house is. It just used to be gray. Emily is cooking food. She's described as a young woman with satiny copper skin and long, straight, crow-black hair. Oh, so Emily and her crow-black hair.
Why are these weird descriptions of skin colors?
Satiny copper skin.
Who the hell says satiny copper?
Emily made muffins. Embry warned her not to stare at Emily. I guess I left that part out. Bella thinks, "I thought the reason Embry had told me not to stare was because the girl was so beautiful." Then she turns her face, and on the right side of her face was scarred from hairline to chin by 3 thick red lines, livid in color though they were long-heeled. Jared introduces Bella and Emily, and Emily says, "So you're the vampire girl." "Yes, are you the wolf girl?" Everybody laughed. And Embry and Jared start eating lots of muffins. Sam comes in as Emily's cooking. "Emily," he said, and so much love saturated his voice that I felt embarrassed, intrusive, as I watched him cross the room in one stride. I put my muffin down and folded my arms across my empty chest. I stared at the flowers, trying to ignore the utter peace of their moment and the wretched throbbing of my wounds. Oh my god. Bella comments that the muffins are good. Paul and Jacob return, both fairly unscratched. Paul does have one large gash on his arm that is healing magically quickly. My chest felt better as soon as Jacob was beside me. Jacob goes right to the point and says, "I know what the redhead wants. She wants Bella." Everybody looks at Bella with open mouth surprised, and Embry says, "She's just a girl." About Bella. Like,
just a girl.
she's not special enough for a vampire to want to kill her.
Nope. She's just a girl.
Yep.
Nope.
And then Jared says, "Excellent, we've got bait."
Bella has become a piece of meat.
Sam decides that Bella needs to be kept somewhere safe, while the other werewolves try to hunt Victoria. Where could I go that wouldn't put someone else in danger? I recoiled again from the idea of bringing Renee into this, pulling her into the circle of the target I wore. Where's the target? Big target right here.
The circle of the target.
Yep, the circle
Our
of the
target's
target.
always circular.
Bella spends the rest of the day in La Push in Billy's house. Billy's nice to her again for some reason. Charlie shows up with pizza. Jacob ate a whole pizza. "What's going on, Bella?" he demanded. Charlie demands. "I thought Jacob was part of a gang and you two were fighting." "We made up." "And the gang?" "I don't know. Who can understand teenage boys?" Obviously not you. "They're a mystery. But I met Sam Yulee and his fiancée, Emily. They seem pretty nice to me. Must have all been a misunderstanding." See, this is what I mean about her being so, like, whatever about things. Like we mentioned last time. "Oh, I'm a vampire. It's okay. Oh, I'm a werewolf. It's okay. Oh, Victoria's after me. It's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, this huge gang that I've been just complaining about for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's just a misunderstanding, Charlie." Yikes. Bella goes to bed and she's sorting through her day. Love is irrational, I reminded myself, because she needed reminding.
How do you know what irrational is, Bella?
Bella just is irrational. Like, that's one of those, if you look up irrational in the dictionary, there's a picture of Bella Swan there. The more you loved someone, the less sense anything made.
Not necessarily.
No, because we don't love Bella, but she doesn't make any sense. I rolled over and tried to think of something else, and I thought of Jacob and his brothers, out running in the darkness. I fell asleep imagining the wolves, invisible in the night, guarding me from danger. When I dreamed, I stood in the forest again, but I didn't wander. I was holding Emily's scarred hand as we faced into the shadows and waited anxiously for our werewolves to come home. That's the end of the chapter, so we'll do a quick recap for you. Jacob brings Bella to all the other werewolves and lets them know that Bella knows that they're all werewolves, but she also knows all about the redhead vampire that they've been chasing, Victoria, and Bella tells them that Victoria is after her.
And it's all fine.
And it's all fine. The werewolves and Bella and Emily all eat scrambled eggs and blueberry muffins in Emily's tool shed that used to be gray.
But it has a nice flower box with pretty flowers.
Yes, yes. They also eat pizza. Charlie brings pizza to Billy and Jacob's house. And Jacob eats a whole pizza. That's eventful.
And Bella's all, "Yeah, Charlie, everything's fine."
There's no gang in La Push. I just didn't know what I was talking about.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Jacob and I are friends again.
Yay!
Yay! That's it.
Whatever.
I mean, we need to have something happen. This is all just
Filler.
yes, it's all filler. So the next chapter, chapter 15, is titled Pressure, and it's 20 pages long. So hopefully we'll be able to get through that one pretty quick. And we'll see you all guys all then. Bye.